What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another awesome video. If y'all could not tell by today's title and thumbnail, yet again, another saltwater pond video coming for you guys. I mean, you guys absolutely just crushed the saltwater pond videos, so I'm gonna keep applying them, all right? Today, we are going to pick out some inverts for the pond, a little bit of a cleanup crew. We don't have too many fish in here yet, so when the fish doesn't eat or anything like that, the food just sits on the bottom. We do have a couple hermit crabs in here as some cleanup crew, like this guy right there. Big update on our fish. We have a tailless emperor snapper. It's still healing. It's looking a lot better. But I don't know if his tail is going to fully grow back, you guys. It's a little sad, but hey, I guess it adds some character. As you guys can see, he's definitely more lively. He's eating out of my hands again. He's happy. We've got D Lively, the lionfish right here, looking absolutely amazing. We've got Dwight, finally getting big. I feel like now that that blue and yellow cod is out of here, I feel like the fish are actually growing. We got the shark all the way back there. And where is our giant hawkfish? He's in here somewhere. I just saw him last night. Now, unfortunately, our slingjaw wrasse did not end up pulling through. We gave him the Tommy to treat with some medicine because his tail kind of got cleaned up just like that, guys. Another cool thing, well, it's not cool because nothing to do with that fish is cool. He's a bully. Blue and yellow cod that we had, I don't actually believe was a blue and yellow cod. I forget who it was. One of the subscribers, one of the watchers actually said this in the comments, that the blue and yellow cod was actually a purple rock cod. I'm gonna pop up a picture right here. You guys can see. That is definitely the fish that we had. I always wondered why our fish wasn't that yellow. He's a bully. He's out of the pond, as you guys all saw in the last video. We brought him over to Paul's house, doing A-okay over there. Not bullying anyone over there, of course. I just had the bad luck, short end of the stick. But today we're heading down to Andy's aquarium shop. We're going to look at their invert selection, maybe some starfish. Definitely gonna grab some snails. Before we head out, of course, we're gonna give you guys some updates around the house, around the garage. Mr. Oscar has gotten absolutely gigantic. Same with our hybrid, as you guys can see, just swimming right under him. All of our snakes are getting absolutely gigantic. Here's one of our male het for hypo king rat snakes. This guy is getting so nice. He's like a high white almost. He's got more white than yellow. I haven't given you guys an update on Mrs. Kirby in quite some time. She has gotten huge, and safe to say she has gotten very pink. She's a little dirty right now because she is a messy little Marvin. We have been hatching some exceptional geckos. Sable lily white, and then this crazy funky sable that has a full dorsal. Almost looks like a lily white, but it's not. I mean, take a look at how nice this little grow out is. One of our holdback sables. That white is really starting to come into play. Now, those were just a couple little updates around the garage, not much. Soon I'll be doing a full tour of all my animals, all my enclosures, every single animal that I own. If you guys do want to see that, leave some comments down below. We can definitely make something like that happen. Before we get our inverts into the pond, you guys, we are going to raise our water level a decent amount. Now let's get right into the car, head over to Andy's aquarium shop. Before we head out, I do want to give a word by today's sponsor. Perfect video for a perfect sponsor. Today we're talking about fish and inverts.
Hey Gio, what are you doing?
Oh dude, I'm playing Fishing Clash. You guys ever heard of Fishing Clash?
I love that game.
You have played this game, I remember.
I do play it, yeah.
We were supposed to go fishing today, but as you guys can see, Mother Nature had different plans for us. What's better than a little fishing under a beautiful hut over at PC's house? This is Fishing Clash. I'm gonna give you guys a little word on this app. What it really is, how fun it is. Let's get right into it. I'm doing a boss fight. You can fish from basically anywhere, on a boat, on land, and so many different places around the world. I mean, I'm in Florida right now, and I just caught a nosy shark. Take a look at that thing.
Let's put him in the pond.
Dude, imagine if that's how it worked. Like you caught a fish on here and you just get it. Fishing Clash, as you guys can see, has some of the most realistic graphics in any mobile game. They have duels and weekly competitions and so many other things you guys can compete in. You can have so much fun dueling your friends or people online, but definitely make sure you upgrade your lures and your fishing rods so you can be better than them. So many different things you can do on this game, and you can just earn prizes every day. You log on, you get new prizes each and every day. It's definitely a lot of fun. Let me show you guys how we're gonna cast this thing. There's a bunch of different fish that you can catch throughout the world. Like I said before, you can fish basically anywhere. There is competitive gameplay. You can upgrade your equipment like lures and rods. Now that you guys just saw me catch that fish, I definitely recommend you guys downloading this app. You guys can go ahead and use my code GIOLANNI. Pop it up right here for you guys, and that'll give you $20 in rewards on the app. Make sure you guys go and use GIOLANNI. $20 in rewards? Come on.
And it's super simple to do. All you gotta do is click those 3 blue lines, top right corner, type in code Giolani, and there you have it, $20 in rewards.
Or scan this QR code right here on the screen. Join the other 50 million plus people that are using this mobile app, just catching fish all over the world. Don't forget to go down below and click that link or use the QR code that I popped up on the screen. Thank you so much, Fishing Clash, for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you guys all go out there and catch some fish using Fishing Clash. Let's get right back into today's video. We have made it, ladies and gentlemen, the aquarium shop. You guys are all very familiar with this spot right here. That is beautiful. I don't know what that is, a parrotfish of some sort. You got a big old yellow tang. You got a purple hogfish. We bought one of those for Paul's pond. And take a look at these long fin clowns. Those things are just so funky looking. But every time I walk into a store, there's always something I want to buy that I'm not supposed to buy. And that is this little clown trigger. Look at that little guy. Look at how beautiful that triggerfish is. Holy smokes, he is pretty well started as well. You got another angelfish back there. Some other tangs in the fish tank as well. Over here you got another one of those really weird, cool looking parrotfish. You got a beautiful tang. Look at these little royal brahmas. Do a whole lot of coral. And when I say a whole lot of coral, I mean a lot. You got zoas, you got clams. There's so many different things here. Look at these little mushrooms, these green hairy mushrooms, really funky looking. And you got some more coral over on this end. You got some hammers. Look at all this, so cool. I mean, you can't tell me that is not one of the most beautiful things you've ever laid your eyes on. Look at that display tank. It's full of life, full of coral. You got a pretty neat little tank over here. A big old Mondo clown and a bunch of anemones. And a coral banded shrimp. Andy's kind of been doing this whole freshwater thing over here. You get a lot of different freshwater fish to look at. Look at the size of these little baby pacu. You got some other little cool freshwater fish. These are some more community fish. There's some little loaches down there. Some mollies. Look at these eels. You got some zebras. You got some snowflakes in there. So neat. Now down here I found something we are definitely gonna buy. Look at the size of that starfish, you guys. That is a perfect little invert to go inside of the pond. It's called a Harlequin serpent star. It's the biggest serpent star I have ever seen. Unfortunately, we can't do something cool like him, because I'm sure our emperor snapper would probably have a field day with that. You got some snails. We'll probably do some big old turbo snails. And what's a pond without some sea urchins? We'll definitely grab maybe 2 of those sea urchins as well. I feel like those guys would look pretty cool in the pond. Look at how cool that wrasse is. He is so cool. You got 2 in this tank as well. And I think we might even try one of these scallops. I think that would be so cool if we get that started up in the pond. Look at that thing. Looks like an alien. We will definitely try maybe like 3 of the emerald crabs. We'll definitely do the biggest Mexican turbo. We'll definitely do this huge Mexican turbo. We'll definitely do those 2. We'll do 2 of the sea urchins. So I think these guys would look so cool in the pond, just kind of cleaning up. Look at all of them. That Mexican turbo is huge. Those are our 2 snails. Look at how wicked those things look. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but there is a little peacock mantis shrimp, and I think this video gets 3,000 likes. I'll be back. I will pick up that peacock mantis shrimp, set up a little 20-gallon. Got our 2 sea urchins going in the bag. Hey, that thing is gigantic. Holy smokes, dude. Whoa, trying to bring a friend with him. We've got our bag of goodies. Another successful trip to the aquarium shop. If you guys are local, North Palm, PGA area, make sure you guys go and check out Andy at the aquarium shop. We're home and I totally forgot to get the prime, so we will not be filling the pond up today. I mean, like, you guys, take a look at that alien-like starfish. That thing, so weird looking. It's got spikes all over him. So cool. We've got our two gigantic, and when I say gigantic, you guys, these Mexican turbos are huge. And then these are just some of my favorite. I mean, so gnarly looking. Hopefully these guys live good in here. They're not easy to keep, so hopefully they'll just wedge themselves up into the rock. Imagine looking down and seeing these inside of like a cave or something. We've got our two sea urchins right here. And then we've got our three little emerald crabs. These guys will definitely be a great cleanup. Now that I've given you all a little look at all the little goodies, the little weird creatures that we got for our saltwater pond sitting right behind us, let's get them on out and get them inside of the pond. This is the moment of truth. Let's get it done. And we really got to get them to go into the rocks, because if not, that emperor snapper might have a bigger lunch than he already has. Grab one little emerald crab right here. Great cleanup crew. We're just gonna send him on over there. And he made it into the rock, so that's good. That guy's chilling. He's in the rock. I know it's gonna be a little hard for you guys to see, but I see him. He's right there walking on the rocks already. Get this guy in there too. See you later, bud. Right into the rock. This is about to be number 3 emerald crab. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. All right, he let him live. Now, buddy, you need to go to the rock ASAP, okay? And now we're gonna go in with one of our little sea urchins. These guys are so weird. I mean, take a look at that creature. That thing is alive, living, and ready to go into the pond. There goes our sea urchin right in. And we've got number 2 coming right up. Like I said, this guy's a little different color than that one. A little bit more pinkish red. And this one is going right in as well. See you later, buddy. Clean up my rocks. Oh. That one right on the ground, right next to the emerald crab. Everyone's looking around at these things like, what the heck are those spiky little balls? Dwight's like, yo. Just to give you guys a nice size reference on these Mexican turbos. In my hand, those things are gigantic. 2 of them just kind of stuck up on each other right now. 2 beautiful cleanup crews right here. The Mexican turbo snail. Fun fact about these guys, if they flip over on their back, they will die. They cannot flip themselves over. They look so funky when they close up. Oh! Well, we gotta flip him over because he slipped right out of my hand. Let's try to set this guy over here in the rocks. See you later, buddy. Right there. Maybe the hermit crab will go and give this guy a helping hand. So far we've got our 2 sea urchins, our 2 Mexican turbos, we've got our 3 emerald crabs, and that's about it so far. We've got these scallops coming up and that giant sea stars. We've already got our sea urchin kind of climbing around on the rocks right there. Now, does anyone know if I'm allowed to touch these things? Because they look scary. Those things, they don't look too safe, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Can you guys believe that that is a living creature inside of that shell? Absolutely nuts. Let's get this guy right in. See you later, buddy. Hopefully you do good in here. Right down there. Let's hope he can kind of scoot his way right into the rock. It would look so cool if they kind of just lodge themselves up. Well, that's one. We've got 2 more of these alien-like creatures. The thing is moving. I see the little red things moving in it. We will try to set this one up on the rock. Let's see. Oh! Hey, buddy. Alright, bud. Well, we'll set you in. Sorry to make you mad. Oh, hey. Look, and he landed right up top where I wanted him. So we got 2 of the scallops inside of the pond. That one just opened up like crazy. That last one opened up, and this guy completely closed. We're going to set this one up over here. See you later, bud. Now you just see him swim. You know how they do that? We got all 3 of our scallops in. Oh, he's starting to open up now. What I really need to invest in is an underwater camera that is good. Okay, I've tried GoPros, they kind of suck. We need to invest in something. I can get you guys some really cool underwater shots. I think it would definitely make a huge difference in some of the content. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have got this crazy looking, huge Sea Star. Let's take a look at how this thing moves. You want to talk about an alien? I mean, that thing is literally like an alien. Whoa! Whoa, our scallop is moving. Look, 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 look. Whoa! Yo! I've never seen that before. Our scallop is kicking around. Look how hairy he is right now. Oh! Our little one just did too. I guess they're definitely getting a feel for where they are. Anyways, we just saw that little scallop going crazy in there. It is time to get our giant sea serpent, sea star, right inside of the pond. Farewell, my brother. This is going to be a nice upgrade for you. And yeah, hopefully we can see it from time to time. And I think it's just going to go find itself and kind of wedge himself up into a rock. Look at how that thing moves. It almost looks like an octopus, like I was saying, you guys. Now that sea star has definitely eaten some fish in its life, all right? That is one of the biggest sea serpent sea stars I have ever seen. And look, he's just gonna find himself a comfortable little spot in these rocks. Or he's smelling that little piece of shrimp that's wedged up in the rock. But anyways, you guys, such a cool little day today. Something different, you know, usually we're getting fish, but today we got some cool inverts. And when I say cool, I mean cool. Look at that fiery red scallop right behind this sea star. Our scallop has moved yet again. We've got our sea urchin right there, another sea urchin down there, two other scallops. We've got a big Mexican turbo down there on the rock, another big Mexican turbo right there, and we've got our 3 emerald crabs, and of course, can't forget about the gigantic sea star. What a fun and simple day we had. We went over to Andy's aquarium shop, picked out some really cool little inverts. Now I think I found this little website online, guys, and it's like a mystery invert boxes. So maybe we're gonna do a video like that coming up soon where we order this mystery invert box and have no idea what comes inside of it. I think that would be a lot of fun. Maybe some of the stuff that can't go inside of the pond can go inside of the reef tank. So we'll definitely do something like that soon. Leave some comments if you guys want to see something like that. One more quick word. Don't forget to use code Lanni, $20 in rewards. Go and do that. A lot of fun. Ever since I found out about that game, I've been on it every day. I mean, I'm sitting there playing that thing in the shower, all right? I'm sitting there catching snook and yellowtail snapper while I'm in the shower. And with that being said, G Squad, hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. I will catch you on the next episode. Peace out, everybody. Love ya.